Hello. First, I'd like to thank you for coming today because I know that your schedule is very tight. But I wanted to explain to you explain your child's scores to you for the standardized test that he's taken recently. Before we talk about the scores, though, I wanted to let you know first that he did do well and he's right where he needs to be. So there's no problem with where he is, but I do want to explain what the numbers mean for you. There are three scores I want to explain. There's the Stanine scores, the percentile rank, and the grade level scores. And I need to let you know what the numbers mean, so when you see the scores you'll understand it better. The Stanine range score is a range from 1 to 9. A 1 is very poor, and a 9 is very superior. 5 is average, and there are local scores and national scores. The local scores are the scores in our local area, and the national would be what compared to all children of that same age over the whole country. He actually scored a 6 in the local, which is slightly above average. So he's doing very well there. And nationally, he scored a 7, which is considerably above average. And on the national score, he actually did a 6s and 7s on the different parts of the test, and it averaged to a 7 because he did so well. The Stanine, it's just like I said, it's just a range where 5 is average, 1 is very poor, and 5 is very, very superior. And he is actually above average. The next score that I wanted to talk about is the percentile score. Now, percentile score, the word percentile makes you think, okay, this percentage of this he got right, and that is not what it means. You have a bunch of many students, and there's, like, say, there's 100 of them, and somebody gets a 66 percentile score. What that score means is they did better than 66 of those 100 students. So in his case, he actually got those local score for the percentile score was a 61%, which meant he actually did better than, like say, out of 100 students, he did better than 61 of them. And then the national level, he did much better. He did 84% better than he did at 84%, which means that he would have tested better than 84 of those 100 students. The last score that I want to talk about is the grade equivalent score. It's a number that you go by your grade level, but just because you're in second grade doesn't mean your score is going to be a 2 point something or whatever. It could be higher because it's how well you score in each part of it. On the grade level scores, he got a 4.4 in comprehension. So he's doing better at in comprehension. The 4.4 would be like fourth grade, but he really isn't doing fourth grade work. He just is able to comprehend information at a fourth grade level, but he doesn't mean he could do fourth grade work. He just is able to comprehend very well. His other two scores were for phonetic analysis and vocabulary were a 2.5 and a 2.8. So he's actually right where he needs to be. There's no problems. Because he's going to third. His average turned out to be a 3.1. So he's right where he needs to be. You don't have to worry about if he's anything with that. I just wanted to go through those scores with you and let you know what they meant, and just to let you know who he is scored against. The scores are actually compared to other students of the same age, demographics, different things that they look at different things depending on where the school is. but they look at those different areas and they compare those scores to other children that are similar so that they can get a true idea of how well they're really doing. If you have any questions, I'm definitely open for them, but this is what I wanted to let you know, and he's doing quite well in school. Okay. That was terrible.